Ahead of Easter, the prices of butter, oil and fruit are rising the steepest. The increases are huge, with butter alone going up almost a third this year compared to last year. According to Deputy Agriculture Minister Michał Kołodziejczak, Donald Tusk's government is not to blame for the high prices. The culprits are entrepreneurs.
Masło powinno potanieć od grudnia.
Butter should have cheapened by about 15% since December. It hasn't cheapened because stores often use these products to make a promotion in a short period of time and thus attract customers who will buy a few sticks of butter at 4,75 zloty, but in the process shop and overpay for other products.
Ale przy okazji zrobią zakupy i przepłacą w innych produktach.
It seems that the official explanation for rising inflation is price gouging by greedy stores. Few economists take such explanations seriously. Butter prices are high because of rising global demand, rising production costs, rising transportation costs, and rising employment. More and more Polish families are planning to cut back on holiday spending. Nearly 16% of respondents will spend an average of 200 to 300 zloty per family member on Easter shopping. Slightly fewer, more than 14%, plan to spend between 150 and 200 zloty per person. Nearly 1 in 10 Poles plans to spend just 100 zloty or less on Easter shopping. This is a clear sign that many households are finding it increasingly difficult to fit into the Easter budget. For one person, this is a very big expense. You have to cut back hard. Well, what else is there to say? I look for discounts. I even collect newspapers to see where something is cheap. One solution to overpricing could be to change the rate of value-added tax or VAT on food. The government cannot afford to implement my demand for 0% of VAT on food, while it can afford Donald Tusk's government paying prosecutors for political purposes. The economic situation of many Poles is difficult, and citizens are demanding that the government intervene. In order to make people's lives easier, so that people have more money in their pockets, the natural course is that the tax on food must be abolished, because then that food will be cheaper. In February this year, the Central Statistical Office changed its methodology for calculating inflation. The opposition warns that although the official figures now show inflation below 5%, the reality is less optimistic. According to the old methodology, inflation is at 5.5%. We showed how these prices can be influenced, while the new rulers believe that inflation can be influenced by changing the chairman of the Central Statistical Office. Ahead of Easter, Polish families are forced to contend with rising prices, and attempts to tamper with statistics will not change the hard facts. Donald Tusk's government faces a key challenge. Either it can cope with rising prices, or it will be judged by voters who won't fill their refrigerators with cooked items.